I'm having the most surreal moment of my life. I am crossed right now, so I have written a 3-page script to keep me on track of what I want to share with you tonight, okay? So, I was in line to see MITSKI, and I walked away. It was the most euphoric feeling because it was something I felt so forward to seeing and experiencing, over the moon. But I felt so calm and justified in walking away. I feel very fucking hurt. Don't get me wrong. It pains me to know that literally right now, she's literally only a few miles away, but I can't see her perform. But this is why I decided to walk away, okay? From the start, I was looking at the countdown on Ticketmaster, waiting to get tickets, right? The countdown, right? Hit 0. Once it hit 0, it kind of lags. I refresh it. Immediately after I refresh it, it hit 0, lagged, refresh, sold out. Immediately said sold out. So either that means everyone who had the early access pre-sale, like the Spotify and whatever whatnot shit, they bought up all the tickets in my city, okay, and or bots bought all of the tickets and are reselling them on their third-party site. Now, someone was nice enough to DM me. I still want to thank that person. That was really nice. But someone DM'd me a link to a third-party site, which they got their tickets from. And I ended up paying $300 for my ticket. Now, what I wish I knew before I bought the ticket was the floor plan of the venue. Now, I don't necessarily blame myself too much. I am a dummy, but I don't blame myself too much because on the ticket itself, it does have a row and seat number on the ticket. So, like, it seems like you're buying a seated ticket, but, whatever. It's general admission, meaning that it's just first come, first serve, basically. Okay? Okay, we're on the same page, okay? Alright. Let me find where I was on my fucking... So when I found out that it was general admission, I knew to plan to come early, but I also thought, MITSKI is indie. I know we have a big Indian LGBT community in my city, but they aren't all necessarily MITSKI fans. So my logic was I would show up an hour and a half early and be there in time that I would like be in like the front row or close to it. Okay, that was like my logic, right? I got a little cute dress for the show and little heels in case I wasn't exactly in the front row. I wanted my experience to be $300 worth, okay? Leading up to it, I've been excited. I got an outfit, got my nails, cute little fucking nails, having a mini panic attack thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna be in the same room as her. I was ecstatic for this show, okay? I wanted to fucking see her. I love her. I have her tattooed on my arm, okay? I love her, alright? Alright, so the show's today, you know, it's happening as we speak, and I'm not there. The show starts at 8 p.m. I get there at 6 p.m. Mind you, I had work today. I couldn't got there earliest at 4 p.m., but I'm going to tell you why that doesn't matter. The line is wrapped all the way across the building. So, like, this is the entrance, right? And this is like the start of the line. I'm right here. And the start of the line, and then there I am. So like it's literally wrapped around like literally you're like walking in the street. Like I was walking in the street to get to the fucking back line, bro. Like I'm so serious. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Like as I was walking, I was like, are you serious? Like I'm not late, right? I'm like, what the fuck? I could not have fucking foreseen this, dude. I literally could not have. Okay, where was I? Shit. Okay. All right. I walk all the way around and wait for a bit and really take in my surroundings. The girls next to me are also perplexed. So like I walk up and then there's the girls behind me that like, walk up behind me. They're also perplexed. I overheard them saying they knew some people that were here since 10 a.m. and exclaiming how that it isn't that serious. And I completely agree. It's not that serious, but I'm socially awkward, so I didn't say anything. And mind you, yes, I am here by myself. So not only do I have to deal with a bit of social anxiety, I'm alone waiting for God knows how long in heels that I realize are already killing me and will do me no good in getting a view from the crowd that will form in front of me by the time I get in. With bag checks and COVID checks, I'm pretty sure I would have missed the opening act even showing up 2 hours early. I felt robbed. Truly. Like, some of these people paid hundreds less than me that are up in the front row. The girl next to me in line says to another girl, she hasn't even listened to Laurel Hill. And I started to feel a little salty. Like, this was not the experience I was wanting. And I'll get into that more later, but whatever. Like, when I went to see Black Veil Brides, it wasn't even their tour. It was a joint tour with another band. So it was kind of like they had a mini set. And not everybody there was really, like, there for just Black Veil Brides, right? So, like, it just, community-wise, wasn't there on that show automatically. But also, I was literally sandwiched in between two grown-ass men. Like, shoulder to shoulder. I could not... It, and, like, I wanted to scream, like, Annie Bearsack. Are you kidding me? Gorgeous fucking angel walking this planet Earth. And I wanted to scream. But I'm like, woo! Actually more like this. Because there's, like, a 6'4" guy in front of me. So I'm like, woo! Looking at him through me. But at the end of the day, I did, like... You want to know why I still enjoyed my fucking experience? Because I signed up for it, basically. So, I knew that I paid this price for this experience with that Black Veil Brides show. So, I knew that I wasn't going to be front row. I knew that there was a chance that there would be a 6-foot person in front of me. I can't really get too mad at that because I knew that's what happens when you're not in the front row, right? But I also knew that it wouldn't be worthless because honestly, fucking nosebleed seats all the way. Bitch, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm, bro, I watch it on YouTube at that point. I wouldn't want to see the fucking show. I mean, I know maybe there's other reasons people go to, like, shows, but, like, for me, I want to see the fucking performance. So yeah, I know that I'm not front row because guess what? I ain't got that money. But I know that I can get, just a little, I can work with myself a little bit, So, like, it was fine. I arrived there and I knew that was my seat. You know what I'm saying? I did not get that with this because, again, it was just general admission. So, like, if you want a seat, you better show up 12 hours early. And that is another thing that I'm going to get into. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So, I really had to just stand there, and it was a beautiful moment of clarity. I was humming Stay Soft in my head and thought, I should just go home. If I'm gonna injure my own feet by standing an extra hour than I anticipated to even get to the damn door. And then let me give you some context when I say injure my feet, okay? So I'm not being like super dramatic. I have flat feet and also wide set feet. I'm not gonna show you my feet, sorry. I just love that, like, yeah, can you show us? Okay, anybody that's watching. Okay, anyway, okay, wide set feet, it's a whole thing, but today was my 6th day in a row working, and the heels were heels, not necessarily designed to feel good. And yes, made for skinny, feminine, petite feet and not wide set like mine. So, like, I don't know, I don't know, but every fucking shoe is just like this skinny little, like every woman's shoe is like this skinny, and my foot's like this little fat thing, and I'm like, bro, am I weird or something? But whatever. They don't fucking make pockets for women, so I don't think I'm the weird one, but whatever. Anyway, they're starting to hurt already. Again, like this is my 6th day in a row working. Like, I already knew my feet would hurt. Again, I did sign up for my feet to hurt, but what I signed up for a beautiful ending to my feet hurting. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, wait. I'm getting off track. Okay. If I'm going to purposely injure myself, see, I wrote it beautifully here, and put myself in an uncomfortable situation, then it better be worth or close to the 300 I spent. But no, what I was looking at ahead of me was a huge crowd of people blocking any view. I'm only 5'2". The heels barely gave me anything. Mind you, the gays came out. They got heels, they got wigs, okay? So if you're short, you're fucked, okay? So, like, I had such a moment of clarity as I began to walk from the line. Because, my heart's tugging. It's like, are we really gonna leave? Are we really gonna leave? Like, is this really happening? Like, I was really, like, amped up for this, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine, it's okay. And it's like, I'm like, as I feel that, I'm like shocked at the same time. Like, I'm like, yeah, it is fine, but like, why? Wait, why? Because I'm so used to like being so super emotional, and I'm like, it's like, wait, why is it fine? I'm like checking with my brain, like, are you gonna like do something crazy later? But anyway, okay, I have to keep, I'm really glad that I wrote something, because honestly, yes, I'm all over the place, even with reading. So yes, so I had that moment of clarity as I was walking away from the line, and funnily enough, I look over and see a license plate number that says 444. And I just chuckle, because I don't understand how the universe works, and I don't understand how that happened, but it feels funny sometimes to just think maybe something higher than yourself is setting things up to help you along your path. And one of those things could be little signs like synchronicities, like repeating numbers. I believe in all that. Probably most MITSKI fans probably whatever. It doesn't matter what you believe in. All I'm saying is that that moment was solidified with just like, and I'm walking and I look over it and just see 444, and I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, it ain't a big deal. It ain't a big deal. Like, whatever. This is whatever. Like, I love MITSKI. Love you, boo. I was like, love you, boo. I know you in there doing, warming up your vocals. I love you, boo. I can't fucking stay for you, though. I can't, because I love myself, too. And guess what? I'm not, like, that's what it is. It's like this weird thing of, like, I'm going to, like, like, torture myself for you, because I love you. Like, it's just like this weird thing that like some fans have, where it's just like this thing of like, I waited a whole day in line for you, and then they act like they like, MITSKI or whoever celebrity we're talking about owes them something. Like, it's just that weird vibe that I get, and it's just like, bro, I didn't know that MITSKI had those people though, bro. Like, damn. Cause I'm really over here like, like, there'll be a lot of people, but like, I could have never guessed how many people are down there right now. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely, MITSKI, I'm so happy you get your money, baby. Like, you got mine. Okay, Okay, anyway, where am I going? Okay. Blah 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 blah. I went into that. I'm like trying to see if I like skipped anything. Okay. Okay. But yeah, next time I see a show, I definitely a necessity will be bringing a friend, because the only like liking the same artist is not the only factor that helps you pass a vibe check. You know what I'm saying? So like like I any fucking fandom that I would tell, like, say, oh, I'm a part of this fandom, I like this, it's ugly to say fandom, but like, like, I'm a Mitski fan. Okay, well, I'm in this Mitski fandom. Okay, well, I don't really vibe with these people. Feels weird, right? Oh, I'm a Black Veil Brides fan, I'm a BTS fan. Ugh, don't vibe with these people. It feels weird, right? And so that's why it's just like that's not the only thing. Oh my God. Okay, the electric came back on. Like I said, severe thunderstorm tonight. Um, Maybe it might have been a blessing that I didn't fucking go, because I mean, there's like talking about like what's it called? Tornado. What's it called? Tornado warning. Whatever. Let me end this video before like the lights just like shut out. Thank fucking God that the lights came back on. Bitch, I'm scared of the dark, bitch. I'm scared of the dark, bitch. I'm fucked if the lights go out. Fuck me. Anyway, okay. Let me get to the end of this video because I did wrap it up nicely, okay? Alright. Okay. So let me tell you about the experience that I wanted, okay? Firstly, I wanted to actually see her. I don't want to see her in someone's fucking head. I don't want to see a screen projection. I want to see her in the flesh, okay? I can watch her live performances on YouTube all day and I love it. But again, if I'm paying money like this, I want to see the real show. So yes, I wanted a good view. And I also wanted to feel this harmonious vibe with the fans, but I didn't. I'm kind of gonna skip over this because I kind of went into that. I did get a confidence boost hearing some lesbians, hearing some lesbians comment on how good I looked. But other than that, other than that confidence boost, I didn't get much from that experience. Except for like learning that I guess things in my head that feel like the world maybe just aren't. Mitski is the world, but is she? Is she really? She is, but no, is she really? Do you know what I mean? Like, she is. My love for her could fill up the world, right? But why is that, like, why does that mean I have to fucking, like, request off work for 2 days? I already requested off work for tomorrow because I expected to not even be home yet at 10. And I have to get up at like 7, I have to get up at 6 for work. So I request off work tomorrow already. I would have had to request off work today and then get up at the same time anyway to wait outside this freaking venue. That's what I would have had to have done to get the experience that I wanted. And I'm like, really? I think that's ridiculous. I think it is. I honestly do. I really do. And again, most of it's thievery. Most of it's like, me being dumb and I got fucking robbed. I should have paid $300 to begin with, but whatever. Um, so, when I see Mitski, I see a musical genius. I see a gorgeous human being. When other people see Mitski, they see a gay icon, and I got that vibe a lot. I can't go too into it because that's not really the point. I feel like for some it was just a show, and yeah, I like a few songs, just gay stand Mitski, whatever. Versus I'm genuinely here to like transcend because listening to Mitski in my bedroom takes me places. So listening to Mitski in the same room, seeing her in the same room, singing with her, singing with hundreds of people who have as much love for the song, and we all unite and we all bond. Where would that take me? Like, oh my God, I've had this experience before, and it's like the most beautiful moment because it's like, it's when you truly feel one. In that, like when you're with a crowd of people and you all are like singing along or dancing, like whatever like thing it is, when you're all like just doing it at the same time and you're all like happy, it's the most amazing moment that like I've only captured a few moments in my life, and I really thought that I could get that tonight. So So that's why I'm mostly disappointed, honestly. I really was like, that is impossible. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, you know? And can't even come close to that, honestly. So yeah, I didn't think the physical pain I would endure would be worth the experience I would get that would inevitably be way less worth than the ticket price I paid, which at this point I paid like 5 months ago. The money's been long gone, water under the bridge at this point. To conclude at 20 minutes, I'm a dummy and should have known not to spend so much for a general admission ticket, but I also honestly couldn't have foreseen the massive turnout for MITSKI. And the earliest I could have gotten there, I might have had a decent view, but I would have had to stand for 3 hours with not much but my phone to entertain me with, which battery, mind you, has to last till after the show because I have to get an Uber to get home, which again, there's a lot. There's just a lot. That's just this maybe was just an ugly situation that maybe that I just didn't even need to be in, and like, and maybe that's what had to happen. Yeah, I don't know how the universe works. Okay, anyway, I kept saying nothing would stop me from seeing her, but I guess I did. Anyway, I'm just shocked at how calm I am. Again, I'm angry, I'm disappointed, I'm sad, but I had such confidence in my decision to leave that it felt like the right choice. And whether I saw Mitski in the flesh or not, whether I waited hours and hours for Mitski or not, I still loved her the same. I still felt the same. And the way I feel blasting her new album in my earphones is good enough. So I'm fine. It's not the end of the world. Like, and really, that's like the most awesome thing. Um, I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, I still feel connected to her, honestly. Like, it's weird. Like, it's just like, just knowing that she's here. It's like, yay. I don't know, man. Oh, God. My phone was like, ew, that's so cringe. But whatever. It's just like, there's just certain things, like, I don't know, where you just feel satisfied. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. The experience I wanted, I couldn't even get close to it. Fine, I accept it. And you know what? I'm just fine knowing that she's here entertaining other people and they're having a good time. But you know what? It ain't worth it for me. That was not worth it for me, and I was not gonna be able to see shit. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy.